What's good? What's good, everybody? So today we are going to look over the New York Knicks draft pickies. They only signed one undrafted free agent. So yeah. But anyways, man, we're gonna go down the list and see who the Knicks did pick. Because I only saw that like the first round and the other round was on ESPN. So it is what it is. Uh, So the Knicks' first pick was Quentin Grimes. He's a point guard out of University of Houston, and he's only 21 years old. Um, Now Quentin Grimes, he's a pretty good knockdown shooter. He's consistent. Like he could be like a Klay Thompson type of player. Um, Very great. He's a very good versatile player. He could play on both ends of the ball, so that's pretty good. Um, Next up, we got Miles McBride. He's another point guard out of University of West Virginia, and he's only 20 years old. Um, Again, another versatile player. Who could play both sides, who can play both ends of the ball. And he's only 20 years old. 20 yeah, 20 years old. So Miles McBride, he's another one. He's another knockdown shooter that can penetrate the ball. He has great hands, kind of like Iman Shumpert type. You know what I'm saying? On the defensive side. So yeah. Next up, we got Jericho Sims. He's a power forward slash center and out of the University of Texas, and he's only 22 years old. Jericho Sims, he's a solid big man. Um, he's a solid big man that can get you buckets, that can get you rebounds. He's a very good pick and roll player. I think that's one of his games that's highly underrated. So yeah, uh, a Rukus Jobatis. I butchered that name so wrong, but I tried. He's another point guard, so we got three point guards. Okay. He came out of with Lithuania, and he's only 20 years old. Again, he's another knockdown shooter. He's kind of like Alex Caruso type. Well, I'm not gonna say Alex Caruso. Um, I'm gonna say Tony Parker. He reminds me of a lot of Tony Parker. Just the grind, the determination. You know what I'm saying? And Tony Parker, I mean, he's one of the. I mean, I don't know if people are gonna call Tony Parker the greatest point guard of all time, or I don't know if anybody has Tony Parker in the top five, top 20, top 10. But Tony Parker was up there. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, and then we have an undrafted we have an undrafted player out of Clemson Tigers. His name is Admar Earl Admar. He's another power forward, and he's only 22 years old. And again, Earl, he's another good big man that can space the floor. He moves good with his feet. He's a very good knockdown shooter. So I am very pleased. We got one, two, three, four, five. So we got five players in the draft. Noticing we came into this draft with three draft picks, and then we got five players in return. Um, so I'm very pleased with these picks, man. I'm highly ecstatic. Especially the one I'm looking forward to is Miles McBride. I think he could be one of those. If I had to compare him to a player, um, I would probably compare him to John Morant. No, no, not John Morant. I don't know. It's very hard to compare these rookies to these current players in today's game. Just because you don't necessarily know what these players that coming out these drafts are capable of. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm trying to think of a player that can you know I mean, I guess I could compare him to like a Buddy Hill. You know what I'm saying? Like he's that type of player. You know what I'm saying? But he's very good ball handler. Like I said, he can shoot the rock. All of these players can shoot. And I think that's what we lacked last year. We didn't have, we didn't have a fast paced tempo. You know what I'm saying? We were the worst in the league of terms of fast break. You know what I'm saying? And it showed against the Hawks in the playoffs. They killed us in fast break penetration. So if we can get players, well, if we can be that team that's very good on fast breaks, then everything is going to take care of itself. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is we got outshot. We struggled to score points. In the regular season and in the playoffs. So if we could be that team that can shoot like 121, and then I think we can be up there with the best of them. But I mean, it's not like we wasn't shooting very well. I think we was averaging like 118 points per game. So we was very good defensively. It's just our offense wasn't clicking most of the time. So adding these guys to the mix, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know what is going to happen with the other guys. You know what I'm saying? Most of these guys that we picked in the free agent last year, most of them got options. So I hope we can bring everybody back. But if we can't, then, I would say Alfred Payton got to go. Alfred Payton got to go. Who else? I think that's it. If I were to pick one person, I think that would be it. But I mean, that's the one person I would probably say adios to. You know what I'm saying? Now we got McBride and Quentin. You know what I'm saying? But again, leadership. Peyton has been there. For the longest, so he can add. His leadership, and he's not. I'm not saying Peyton is bad, but sometimes he just be a knucklehead. Sometimes. But he's very good. Again, he's another good defensive player. And Peyton is another good defensive player. So what he lacks in defense, what he lacks offensively, he makes up for his defense. So I just can't wait for summer league, man. I just can't wait for these guys to show up and play, and showcase what they all got. You know what I'm saying? Like I know. A lot of people are going to attack on their defense. Not on their defense, but I know a lot of people are going to attack them on their weakness. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I don't look at that. I don't look at their strengths neither. You know what I'm saying? I look at what they can do on the field, production wise. You know what I'm saying? Because if you could get a lot of production out of these guys, it's gonna make for up in the future. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of bad things that pundits said about Kobe. There's a lot of bad things that, or not bad, but just negative things people said about LeBron James coming out, Michael Jordan coming out, Hakeem coming out, Shaq coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people said Shaq was slow on his feet. He wasn't really a great defender. You know what I'm saying? Like there was just a whole bunch of nonsense that they uttered. And they obviously said that he wasn't a great free throw shooter, which obviously everybody can say that that's informative. But again, he was the most dominant because nobody can stop him. You know what I'm saying? And the only way to stop him was fouling him. You know what I'm saying? But Just let these kids go out and play at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because you're just only hampering them on their limitations of what they can do. You know what I'm saying? Miles McBride said that everybody's gonna pay for passing up on him. Same thing with Emmanuel Quickly. Emmanuel Quickly was supposed to be a first round draft pick or picked in the first round. You know what I'm saying? But he fell to us at number. He fell to us in the second round. You know what I'm saying? Obi Topping. Same thing. Obi Topping was supposed to be like top 5 draft pick. He fell to us. So, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, I can't wait to see what Miles can do. I think this kid has high upside, like very high upside. And if he sticks to his guns and prove that everybody's wrong, then we can have a superstar in our hands for years to come. You know what I'm saying? So, like, comment, subscribe if you're a Knicks fan. Let me know what they did in the draft. Did you like it? Did you don't like it? Was there a guy that you liked that the Knicks should have picked? You know what I'm saying? Maybe, like I said again, man, the Knicks didn't necessarily like the pool talent on this draft. There's a reason why they traded it twice. Look at the New York Giants. Didn't the New York Giants trade picks with the Bears? You know what I'm saying? So it's called investing. You have to invest to give back, or you have to give something to get something in return. And they got something in return. The Knicks came in this draft with 3 draft picks. They could have just drafted 3. But look how many players they got in return, 5. So actually, if you add, the undrafted free agent, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 5 players. So they came in with 3 picks. Could have just gotten 3 picks and be okay with it. But no, they traded back. They traded, got some in return, traded again, got something in return, and now they ended this draft with 5 draft picks. So for the people who's complaining, kick rocks. I think they did a hell of a job, and it's gonna show in the summer league. Because there was the Knicks should have been contending for the summer league championship, anyways. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, I think they can contend this year. You know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna be easy. But and another thing is I need to check on the summer league schedule. See who we play. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know the starters are not going to play. Obviously, it's just kind of like preseason of the NFL. You know what I'm saying? The starters are going to play in the first quarter, and then after that, the backups are going to play. You know what I'm saying? So. But the difference is the NBA, they don't, it's a toss-up. I don't know if the starters don't play. The starters don't play. It's just that, rookies and undrafted. Now I had to remember, the starters don't play in the summer league at all. You know what I'm saying? Only preseason in the NBA regular season. But yeah, man, I just can't wait. I need to find out who they face. You know what I'm saying? Because Summer League is from the 8th of August all the way through the 17th of August. So, and then after that, they get ready for, free agency. And then after that, it's, I think free agency already passed. So I think after that is just, the NBA playoffs. I mean, not the NBA playoffs, the NBA preseason. So like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.